And welcome to JO1 Spotlight. Thanks for following us from Parangal Bayanihan at Samahan to hashtag One Step Forward to JO1 Spotlight. Know that we are enjoying this time we have with you, the FM jocks, the artists, and the whole production crew. And now we are just here, to lift your spirits up with great music and bring your favorite Filipino musicians closer to you. This special is brought to you by the radio stations under the Philippine Broadcasting Service. Republica FM1, FM1 Davao, Capital FM2, RP1, and RP2. Today, we will be chatting with the goddess. Yes, it ends there. No, she's a singer, she's a songwriter, rock goddess, and the description ends there. No, kidding aside, after providing vocals for General Luna, she began a solo career and released her first solo album, Schizoprano, in 2015. Boys and girls, let's welcome Nicole Asencio. Yeah!
Hi everyone. Hi Jada. How are you guys?
And the internet goes wild, because you're in our screens. Wow, Nicole, it's so nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. I hope you guys are all safe and healthy and all that jazz.
Thank you. Yes, we are, and we can see that you're healthy and you're okay. And thank you for getting up today to do this interview. Okay, before we start shooting the questions, we will start with some kind of an icebreaker, perhaps. 5 random facts that you haven't said in any of your interviews, that we don't know yet about you. Okay, game.
Okay. I didn't know I was gonna be asked, so I'm just shooting from the hip, okay? Number 1, sobra akong OC. Lagi akong naglinis. If something's not straight, palagi kong inaayos yung order, or kaya dekulay yung tupi ko sa damit, mga ganun. I have an order for everything. So, yon. I don't think I've ever said that before.
Now we know.
Kasi yung pagka-OC ko.
Oh.
I don't know how many people know this, pero meron akong Haskell. Husky na hindi puro. So, Haskell. But he looks like a husky. His name is Snarky, and he was named after one of my favorite jazz-based bands, Snarky Puppy.
Yes.
So, yun.
Snarky. Hi, Snarky. We hope to see you soon, Snarky.
Oo nga eh. Wala siya. Nasa vet kasi siya ngayon. Nagpapacheck.
Okay. Alright.
Siya siya pa yung lumabas.
Oo nga siya.
Ayun. So, number 3. When I was a kid, I was a gymnast. So nag-compete ako as a gymnast in Singapore with my former bandmate Audrey from General Luna. Teammates kami noon. So we've known each other a long time.
Wow! I didn't know that. Okay, number 4.
What am I on? I'm on number 4, right?
Yes,
okay.
Number 4.
Number 4, if I do drink anything alcoholic, I will never drink a cocktail. It will always be pure. I don't drink mixed drinks kasi doon ako nahihilo. Pero pag pure yung drink, ayos lang.
You can go all night to the wee hours of the morning. Pag basta pure yung drink.
I don't anymore because things are different now. But yeah, if I do drink, it'll have to be pure. Kahit walang ice, basta pure
Oh,
siya.
I love how you take your drink. Galing.
I've never said that before.
Well, now we know. Okay. Number 5.
One last fact. I used to live on P. Burgos in the red light district. I didn't work there. I lived there lang.
I don't know why, but
but those were my neighborhood peeps, yo. So I used to go outside and I was friends with everyone there. But I used to live there when I was 21 and I moved out and I lived there alone. So this was before the boom of Poblacion. So I was a Poblacion OG native.
Yeah.
How
does it feel when you go back to, before the quarantine, of course, when you would go back to Poblacion, ano yung feeling, a nostalgic feeling na, una ko dito?
Yeah, it's funny because I don't recognize so many of the places now, and it's well, before the pandemic now, it was so much busier. But I'm glad you asked because I will actually come back to that topic later. I have a reason to come back to that topic. So, babalikan ko yung
Sige. Balikan natin yun. On the off chance na matapos natin yung questions and then hindi pa natin nabalikan, babalikan natin to. All right. So, yeah, mental note on that. So, let's start with the things we want to know about Nicole. So, as an artist, first of all, I asked this from everybody. How are you, Nicole?
I'm okay. I've said this before and I'll say it again. I don't think there's an instruction manual on how to deal with a pandemic. I wish there was, but there's none. So we're all doing what we can. And I'm just one of the many people who's adjusting and trying to live day by day and seeing what keeps me afloat every day. And I found that keeping myself creative and productive helps with my mental health. So yun, I guess when I'm busy, I'm okay. Pag hindi ako busy, dun ako napapaisip. Kaya kailangan palagi ako busy.
Kailangan naglilinis palagi, nag-arrange.
Naglilinis. Nag-arrange ng closet.
Okay. Speaking of being creative and productive, what are you working on right now?
So I just released a single, which is the first single I released in almost 5 years. It's called Silong. And I have several more lined up. And this is where I'm going to go back to Poblacion. So yeah, the next single I'll be putting out on October 16 with Chito Miranda as my duet partner is entitled Poblacion. So yeah, a little bit about my experience living there.
Okay. A lot of us really, parang had to reminisce about a lot of things during this pandemic. So yun sa'yo. Yun sa Poblacion. Now that you've mentioned that you're doing so many, you're recording stuff and you're making songs, do you have a corner in your house right now that's like a recording studio that was not there before?
You know what? That's so awesome you asked. I'm sitting here right now. I'm in my attic actually. I don't know if you can see this.
No, I can't. Oh, wow.
There. So attic ko to. Pero parang lately, nilagyan namin ng mga soundboards, tapos sa loob ng door na yan, may parang soundproofing sa loob. So that's where I end up recording now. So I think everybody's kind of become a makeshift content creator, and I looked at all the websites, the local websites, sold out lahat ng mga interface, so ang daming bumibili ng gear ngayon. And it's amazing actually.
Nagkakaubusan talaga, no? And for artists, before they realized that they needed all these things, naunahan na sila ng lahat ng tao. Parang,
it's true. Everybody's producing content. Galing. It's a good thing.
Okay, so what was the most difficult part that you had to encounter, working from your studio at home?
Well, of course, I'm not used to setting up. I'm not a very technical person, so buti na lang I've had help. Like Ira Cruz helped me a lot. He's a very gear technical person, so he taught me how. Tapos, also I guess as a performer, I miss the live experience, the connection with an audience. So minsan parang medyo awkward to perform to a screen, diba? Pero
to a wall.
We do what we can. To a wall. Pero we do what we can, and I'm just grateful to be performing at all, like during these times, So parang I can't complain din naman, but it is very different.
Yeah. Okay. So what's the easy part? What's the thing you like most? Yeah.
I think the cool thing about working from home and online is you can collaborate with literally anyone in the world, because you're all online. So shoot for the stars, diba? If you have a dream ka-collab, ngayon pwede nang gawin kasi wala nang logistics factor, eh? All you need is internet and a computer and a microphone or whatever you're using to record yourself, and you can make anything happen. So that's the cool thing I learned, is a lot of the people that I wanted to collab with before in person, na nahihiya pa ako tanungin, ngayon pwede nang i-chat mo, tapos kung ayaw nila, okay, carry lang, just ask somebody else. But that thing kind of mushroom. Yeah, move on lang, We'll see who's game and who's, Pero that thing kind of mushroomed up and became a series. We did a series called Quarantunes. Tapos siya 20 episodes, music episodes ng mga covers, may mga originals din na rearrangements or mashups ng song. So naging productive din naman ang online collabing kahit paano.
So bonus question to, since you're talking about collaborations and stuff, is there anyone else out there, whether it's local or international, that you want still to collaborate with online right now? Sino pa? This is just one person.
Oh man, there's so many. It's hard to name just one.
One lang. Na hindi pa.
Kung talagang like talagang libreng mangarap, gano'n?
Yes,
like anyone in the world? Like kahit hindi ko kilala in person.
Yeah. Who?
Wow, ang hirap. I wish I could collab with Sting. He's my favorite singer-songwriter. I wish I could. I mean, I don't know if that will actually happen. But
you know what? You can just probably message him or something. Di ba? And then we'll support you. Alam mo yun, the whole online Filipino community. And laks kaya natin. Hashtag Nicole and Sting.
I would be honored. Pero seriously, Instagram and Facebook messaging gets pretty out there. I for some reason got in touch with some producers abroad who I made friends with on Instagram. So you never know. Like sometimes if you just kind of communicate, they'll message you. It's a smaller world now, so people keep track of what you're doing online. Kaya okay din.
Yeah, we live in extraordinary times, so extraordinary things then can happen to you. Now, next question and answer portion. Okay, we're gonna ask you some random questions lang. Mabilisan lang to Nicola. Siguro mga 3 seconds lang para mag-isip. Mga limang tanong. Coffee or tea?
Internet.
Coffee or tea?
What? Coffee or tea? Both.
Wala talaga. Both talaga. Okay, sleep or exercise?
Sleep.
Top 3 favorite books?
The Griffin and Sabine series.
I love that. I love Griffin.
Right?
Oh my God.
Crazy. I love that book. So hard. Any coffee table book. Anything with Salvador Dali, na coffee table book.
Oh, okay.
And wow, just from the top of my head, the Slash autobiography because I had it signed by him. Yay!
The Slash, you have it? Oh, I wish we could. Sana nandiyan na lahat yung mga books na parang you can show it to us. But yeah.
I do have it. What?
Sige. While we're waiting for Nicole, the Griffin and Sabine book series, you know what? You have to check it out right now. Okay, ayan na si Slash. Okay, game.
Ayun, si Slash. So, yun, pinasign ko sa kanya.
In which country were you able to catch him?
So he performed here in Manila in 2013, and my former band, General Luna, we opened for him. So he was really nice. We met him, and he was very busy. Of course, we didn't want to keep him too long, but pinasign ko yung book. So kaya favorite ko kasi may signature.
May signature niya. You know what? You should also check out the other Nick Bantok books. Diba, he has other books na sobrang okay din. Okay,
I'm so happy to find a Nick Bantok fan here.
I have like probably, diba, 6 yun diba?
Yes.
Diba, 6 yun. I have 2 other books of him, but enough of myself. So,
that's amazing. He has this one parang almanac book also. I'm not sure if that's what it's called, but like, yeah, I saw these other books. I just don't have copies, but they're amazing books. Guys, check out the Griffin and Sabine.
Check out the artwork. The artwork is the best, right?
Yes.
From these books. Okay, last 3 TV series or movies you watched online.
I'm currently watching The Boys. It's on Amazon Prime. It's hilarious. Produced by Seth Rogen.
Gosh.
This is crazy. I also watched. What did I watch last? I remember watching Animal Kingdom, and then.
Oh, okay.
And then, what was the next one I watched? Shoot, I can't remember.
Describe it. Describe it. Or movie, kahit movie.
Movie. I also watched Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Oh, okay. Oh, really? I didn't finish that. an hour or something. I was like, oh, I'm moving on to the next one. You watch it.
Yeah. I must admit, I'm terrible with series. Sometimes I don't finish them, or like I watch one episode, tas the next year now manunod na next. I'm not the best person. So there,
But
but those are the three I can remember.
but at least you don't like watch the first three episodes and then jump to the end, right? You fast forward.
No naman, no naman, no naman.
Very briefly lang, very fast, or maybe in just a few words. How's your love life?
I love my life.
Because I have to ask. People are gonna people are gonna message me if I don't ask about your love life. So, yeah, guys, Nicole loves life. Okay. 5 quarantine questions. Have you developed or discovered a new skill during the quarantine?
I started a merchandising line, so I did not know that I was into like designing stuff like scarves and masks, and I collabed with a designer named Job Dacon. So we made a line with that, and then I also started designing tumblers and flasks. So I didn't know I had that in the back of my mind, but now we started the line and we're launching the website in October as well. So that's one thing I discovered.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, that new skill and new talent in the quarantine. Okay, what's your pick me up song, Nicole?
Ooh,
These days, pick me up songs. So what's yours?
Pick me up song. There's a song called Something by Layla Hathaway and Snarky Puppy. It's not the most mainstream
Like
song out
Snarky
there.
Puppy.
Yeah, but I love that band. So anytime I'm kind of feeling, I just listen to that whole album. The album's called Family Dinner, actually. So when I listen to that, okay na okay ako. Either that or I'll listen to like some super old jazz stuff, and that always puts me in like a nice, pleasant mood. Anything by Ella Fitzgerald makes me like all smiley and happy.
Nice. Do you have the vinyl, or do you do CD, or do you do Alexa or Hey Google?
I wish I had vinyl because those things are so precious, but I don't have a player, so I just go on Spotify or whatever app I'm using.
Online. Okay. So what about the outside world do you miss most?
I miss hugging my family and my friends. Like, don't you? I mean, it's really something else. And I also miss live audiences. I miss connecting with audiences.
And the energy that you get from live performances, from your fans, from your audience, it's really different. It's invigorating. Yeah.
Super different.
So speaking of, going out and connecting with your fans and your audience, where would you want to perform first when we get out there?
Oh, wow. Anywhere, actually, at this point, I'll take anything. I miss it that much.
Balcony.
Kahit sa bahay nyo. Kahit mga aralin ako sa labas ng bahay nyo, game ako dyan. I miss it a lot. And I also miss doing out of the country gigs because a lot of the events I was doing were also abroad. So I miss traveling. Like, I miss having like an excuse to travel kasi work trip siya. So namimiss ko din yun.
Is there a place though that you'd rather be quarantined in other than the place you are in right now?
Well, I mean, I could think of things like the beach or ano, pero when I really think about it, I'm kind of a homebody talaga. So I'm okay at home. I'm happy here. I like familiar territory.
That's nice. That's nice to know because not many people are quarantined in the place that they want to be quarantined in. So it's nice that you like where you are right now. That's such a blessing. Now, Nicole, if you were to dedicate a song to everyone who's watching and listening to us right now, what will it be and why?
Well, I don't know if this would be self-serving at all, but I would like to dedicate Silong to you guys because of the message behind it. It's about taking cover in God's promises, and sometimes when we're really put in bad situations or in a situation where we don't know the answer, and that's the only thing that can get us out. So I guess that's what I want to dedicate to you guys, so that you guys feel somehow that it's not over yet. This isn't the end of the world. We're gonna get through this, and that God has a promise. He's gonna take care of us. He has our backs, but sometimes we have to go through some really, really tough stuff so that we can realize how important life is and how great what we have currently is, and really appreciate what matters and who matters to us.
Wow, that's very beautiful and inspiring, Nicole. Sobrang okay. Send 100 thumbs up. And hearts, finger hearts. Oh my goodness. And on that note, thank you so much, Nicole, for spending your time with us here on One Spotlight. Guys, please continue supporting our local musicians. Follow their accounts and request for their songs in our station. This special is brought to you by the radio stations under the Philippine Broadcasting Service, Republica FM1, FM1 Davao, Capital FM2, RP1, and RP2. Nicole, why don't you invite them to check out your online merchandising stuff? And of course, how can they get in touch with you, your social media accounts? Come on, this is your time to promote.
Okay, so thank you again for lending your time to us, and thank you to everyone at FM1 for having me. You guys are awesome. Thank you.
You're awesome.
More power to you for keeping doing what you're doing despite the circumstances. Thank you also to Warner Music for hooking me up. Thank you, Sir Joey. Yeah, if you guys wanna have more updates on my upcoming single, Poblacion, or my current single, Silong, or whatever else I'm doing with the merchandise, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter. That's at Nicole Asencio, Asensio. On Facebook, it's Nicole Laurel Asencio. And I have a YouTube channel where I regularly upload both covers and originals and mashups and stuff like that. It's Nicole Asencio. Sometimes I'm on Kumu, not all the time, but once in a while you can find me there. And I will be launching a merchandise website in October as well, where you can order masks, scarves, t-shirts, flasks, tumblers, and all the merchandise is based on lyrics of our songs. So yeah, I hope to see you guys there, and thank you for supporting, and thank you, and kapit lang tayo, guys. We got this.
Looking forward to your merchandise. Syempre to your music din. Pero yung merchandise, parang sobrang excited to see this side of Nicole.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, now you're gonna play Silong for us today.
Yes.
Later on. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you so much again.
I have a little setup in my garden.
Yay! Okay, thank you so much, Nicole.
Thank you.
Stay safe. And see you again in the stages, in the studios.
Really guys.
Soon. Okay, boys and girls, time to enjoy Silong by Nicole Asencio for One Spotlight. This is Republica FM1.
Bawat oras na dumadaan, para bang walang hanggan. Alaala ng iyong paglisan na pamamaalam. Kung kaya lang, yakapin ka. Humimbing sa tala, sa bawat pag-ibig.
local acts, one lyric at a time. Listen to Artist Under the Limelight on One Spotlight.